Hello everyone. Today I find myself at NextHome My Way at the Florida office, and I wanted to introduce to you guys Brianna Baron, our new marketing director at NextHome My Way. Hello Brianna, how you doing?
Good, how are you? I'm excited to be here and excited to have this as a new position for me.
All right, and we're glad to have you. I wanted to actually do this interview here and talk a little bit about your position here at NextHome My Way, and a little bit about yourself, so we could get to know you a little better.
Yeah.
And also the qualifications that you had for the job and why you ended up at NextHome My Way. So to start with that, can you share a little bit about yourself?
Okay, so like he said, my name is Brianna Barone, and I just graduated from the University of Florida. Go Gators. That was my dream school for the longest time. I'm a native Floridian too. My family's from New York, so I love being in New York, and I'm New Yorican. My mom's Puerto Rican and my dad's Italian, so I have both sides, and both very loud sides from my families. But yeah, I love being in nature and learning more about the environment. That's just some things about me. I love reading and surfing at the beach. So yeah.
Surfing at the beach. That's it. I couldn't even imagine that being something.
So it was something that I did when I was younger, and then I stopped for 5 years. And it was definitely a learning curve having to do it again, and then I fell off a lot, but I'm I love it, so it's fun.
All right. So hopefully one of this day we'll plan a trip for our next home.
Yes.
And we'll go.
I don't know if I could be the surf instructor, but yeah, it'll be fun.
All right. So I know you mentioned a little bit about yourself having some Hispanic heritage. Do you speak Spanish at all?
I do not speak Spanish, but I do understand. My family speaks Spanglish, so I hear bits and pieces, and I can put it together. Also, my boyfriend, his mom only speaks Spanish, so I'm forcing myself to practice. So if any agents want to practice with me, just force me to speak Spanish and I'll do it.
Cool. All right. So that's a good thing. So tell me a little bit more about your education. I know you mentioned that you went to school here in Florida. What got you to do marketing? What got you into marketing?
So I went to school for telecommunications, which is kind of an antiquated term. It's really video production. So when I was at school, I knew I had wanted to go into video production ever since I was 12, because I used to edit videos all the time. They were really bad, but I'm oh, one day maybe I'll go into video production. And I feel as the years went on from when I was 12, video has become such an essential part of businesses with social media growing. And I felt why not combine marketing and video production and kind of into one role. And I think that's what I did in college. And I learned a lot about branding, a lot about social media, marketing. And I think just all the experiences I had in college, learning through classes, through internships, through jobs that I had, all kind of combined those two roles, and it's really fun, and I enjoy it a lot. So
I'm glad to hear that. So what do you think about this crazy idea that I have of bringing our own marketing director here at to a brokerage firm, because it's something different. I mean, there's a lot of people that help market agents and all that, but I mean, my vision is to have their agents have their own personal go-to person in-house. So
yeah.
What are your thoughts about that?
So agents are, supposed to be the ones selling the houses, and it can be really difficult if, one, you don't have experience in marketing, and two, it just takes up so much time. So I think it's not a crazy idea. I think it's a really good idea that you've decided to do this, because it takes away that time from the agents having to put in work branding themselves, because at the end of the day, agents that's their personal brand, is their social media presence, their marketing, is who they are as a person. And I think that me coming on board is a really good thing, because I can take that weight from them a little bit and alleviate that aspect to real estate.
And I think that's that was my main idea, and then I'm glad to have you on board here at the NextHome team. Like we have talked before, I have so many ideas that I want to bring to life. So with that said, do you have anything else you would like to add to our agents or just in general, agents that might be thinking of switching brokerage or starting in a brokerage? So far, you have been with us about 2 weeks already. So what are your personal feelings of working at NextHome My Way and our vision and what we want to do for our agents?
So Angel's great. He's a really great broker and a fun person to be around, and I think you really have the best interest of all the agents and you really want them to succeed, and I see that just by you bringing me on and me interacting with the agents. So if you want a broker who is going to put you first and put your needs first and also take off some of the weight from you, I think Angel and NextHome My Way is a great option. So.
All right, well, thank you for that. Also, any messages for the agents that are in the Wisconsin office? I know they might feel now the Florida office is getting more attention than the Wisconsin, when it used to be, believe it or not, before you came in, it used to be the other way. The office here would say, oh, Angel's more tied to the one in Wisconsin. So what would be a message for the Wisconsin office?
So even though Florida's better, no, I'm just kidding. I think if you guys need anything, despite, you know, me being in the Florida office, please don't hesitate to reach out to me and anything at all. And I know Angel's going to be visiting, and hopefully in the future I could come visit too and help with some video production and some marketing for you agents. And yeah, anything you need, please don't hesitate to reach out to me.
All right, anything that I forgot to ask you that you would like to add?
No, I'm excited to be here, and yeah, I'm very excited. Let's get to work.
All right, let's do it.